We're here at our custom home at 276 Island Circle on Siesta Key. We have about a month and a half left on this project. On the inside, we have the cabinets in, all the tiles completed. We're waiting on countertops. On the exterior, we're finishing up the pool and deck, and then we're gonna start coordinating the hardscape and landscape. So we've got a lot left to do in the next month and a half. So I'm gonna go walk through the job and show you a little bit of a rundown of what we have going on. We've got all the decking material delivered. This is a Diana Royal leathered marble. So with this look, coastal contemporary, we wanted to go with something that's neutral and matches the color of the palette and the waterline tile that we selected. So the last step we have right now is finishing up the staircase and the equipment pads on the left side of the pool. Once that's finished and poured, we can stucco everything and then do the decking on top. The reason we're doing this is to elevate the pool equipment and the AC equipment well above the flood zone so that if there are future storms or floods, the owner has nothing to worry about. This will also make it accessible from the pool deck. We'll have a small fence or gate around the equipment so that it can be easily accessed and maintained. The interior is very close to being complete. All of our cabinets are set. We've already measured and templated for countertops. So right now we're waiting on those stone tops. After that's complete, we'll be able to go in with our plumbing fixtures and electrical fixtures and finish it out. All the bathrooms, the tile work is complete. So if you walk around the walls, there's hundreds of dings and dents that happen along construction, and we'll go over those and either tape them up so that our drywall punch crew can come through and smooth everything out and make it look just as it was before we do any final painting on the walls. Here are the finished cabinet drawings. This shows each cabinet piece labeled exactly where it's supposed to be laid out in the kitchen. We have these for the kitchens and for the bathrooms. We have these early on before when we're in the framing stage to rough in the utilities in the appropriate spots. And this is what the finished kitchen will look like. We buy these out of Michigan, but they're made in Iowa. In the kitchen, we have a flat slab, which is a little bit more modern. And this is a quarter sawn oak in a ceruse finish, one of their highest end brands. When it comes to power in islands, there's been recent code changes that did not allow for outlets on the sides of the island or down low for safety. We typically opt for these point pod units in the top of the island, where a hole gets cut out of the countertop material and placed in this top ring of the outlet, and it's powered so that it looks completely seamless, and you tap it with your finger and it rises and lowers to give you access to outlets and charging ports. Hey, good. How about you? Just wanted to keep you posted for the demo in Arlington Park. We got the permit in and everything, so I'm thinking we could start in about 2 weeks with demo. So the week of March 9th.
That'll work for me.
But I'll text you, and then as we get closer, we'll set up a time to walk it.
Appreciate it, both.
Yeah, of course. So we're at the Florinda Street modern home right now. On the exterior, we're getting started on some composite wood siding. So this house has a ton of composite wood siding, ceilings, and decking. We're starting with this front wall here, which is actually a 2-story entrance when you're walking into the courtyard. So we're working from the top down. This product is from New Tech Wood. It's a composite wood. They're lighter color, which is called Japanese cedar, which really blends well with the design. It's a clip system. So here we have PT 2x on the concrete wall every 12 inches on center. And on the ceilings, we just do full 1/2-inch plywood. We worked with the stucco guys, the framers, and the masonry workers, because we're working with different thicknesses of the wall from the first floor to the second floor. We have block on the first and frame on the second. And we wanted this reveal on the side of the house to be the same width all the way around, and also create a clean reveal for this wood and trim piece to die into. So here we have an F trim from New Tech, and then this is their composite wood siding panel. And we made this work out so that this is a clean transition. There's no gaps, and there's about a 1/4 of an inch reveal and play for this to die into it, so that it's completely clean on this wall all the way up through the ceiling. So this is a courtyard design. So when you walk through the front door, it's actually an exterior space. You walk through the courtyard to get to the main living area. So they just put in the pool shell a couple days ago and finished the plumbing work. So installed the pool shell, subbed in all the plumbing for the jets, drains, the electrical for the lights, and then ran it to the pool equipment pad, which is gonna be right over here. It's all stubbed up so they can pour the pad and then we can connect it in the future. Our electrician has already dug a trench from the meter to the nearest power pole and installed an empty conduit. So we take pictures of that, send it to our power provider who's at PL. They come, install a transformer, run the wire from the power pole to where the meter is going to be and set the meter. At that point, we have permanent power for the house. So that trench runs all along the left side of this house, around the back, and stubs up to this, where the meter is going to be set. So once FPL pulls the wire, sets the meter, we're going to have constant permanent power to the house panel. At Florinda Street, on the inside, we have a little bit of a holding period. We're waiting on our permanent power to get set up. We'll set the AC units. There's 2 in different sides of this home so that we can start conditioning the space. Then we'll get deliveries of our wood flooring, cabinetry, and millwork, and start in on the finishing stage. So the pool got plastered 2 days ago. Yesterday it got acid washed and we've been filling it since yesterday afternoon. It'll probably take around 2 days to fill a pool of this size. And after it gets filled up, we'll be able to start up the equipment and get it running. This is a feature we do on a lot of our home builds in the lanai space. These are tracks and a pocket for a future recess screen. So we can do this in bug screens or shade screens. The company that we use is SPF Screens and Awnings. It's a multi-stage process. So we first come out and measure the span of the screen, where the tracks are gonna sit, and they'll tell us the needed dimensions we need for them to be able to install the screen and be able to access and maintain it in the future. Once we get those dimensions, we'll build a pocket out, as you can see here, for the width and height. They'll come back, install the brackets and the rail for the screens. We're gonna finish our deck completely. They come out, measure the decking, the exact height of the screen, if there's any slope on it, make it perfect to size, and then they come back out and install it. Once they install it, then we can build the bottom of this pocket and leave around 2 to 3 inches for the screen to slip in and out. And at the end of the day, when it's up, it looks like there's nothing there, and you're able to transform the space into fully screened in or not.
It's not going to be into the casing. Like I said, in theory, it should be 1.5 inches because we're adding 2 more panels. I don't know if it's going to grow that much. It might be closer to 1 inch, but
Yeah,
you're still doing it.
as long as it's on the inside, you're fine.
Still be away from that. But no, it should be good.
The hinges okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they worked out. Just that one door?
Yeah.
Yeah.